Magandang araw, ako po si Mark Lester Lirag at ito po ang aking daily devotion. Ano ang mga palatandaan ng demonic influence? Tinalakay po ni Pastor Russell Ocampo sa 365 daily devotion. Ang Bible verse ngayong araw ay galing sa Mark chapter 5 verse 1 to 20. Sabi po ay, They went across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an impure spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain, for he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the iron on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and in the hills would cry, and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me? Jesus, Son of the Most High God, in God's name, don't torture me." For Jesus had said to him, "Come out of this man, you impure spirit." Then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, for we are many. And he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs, allow us to go into them." He gave the permission, and the impure spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Those tending pigs ran off and reported this into the town and countryside, and people went out to see what had happened. When they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by a legion of demons sitting there, dressed in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who hadn't seen it told the people what happened to the demon-possessed man and told about the pig as well. Then the people began to plead Jesus to leave their region. As Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him but said, "Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you, and how he has had mercy on you." So the man went away and began to tell in the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. Um, may kita sa talata na ito na may isang lalaki na sinapian ng masasamang espiritu at siya ay nakatira lamang sa libingan. At ngunit nung dumating si Jesus ay nagmakawa ang mga demonyo na nakasapi sa tao na huwag silang torturing. At nanghingi sila ng permiso na sumapi sila sa mga baboy at pinagbigyan ito ni Jesus. At ang lahat ng baboy na nasapian isa tumalon sa bangin at nahulog sa ilog at sila ay nalunod. At ang topic ngayong araw is demonic influence. Sa Biblia, ang terminong demonize ay tumutukoy sa isang taong nasa ilalim ng impluwensya ng masasamang espiritu. Madalas ito ay may epekto sa isip, katawan at espiritu ng tao. Ngunit sa isang katotohanan ang malinaw, si Jesus ay may kapangyarihang laban sa mga demonyo. Ang first teaching ngayong araw ay demon demise, good relationships whereas Jesus reconciles them. Sa kwento sa Mark chapter 5, ang lalaking sinapian ang demonyo ay inihiwalay sa kanyang pamilya at lipunan. Madalas ganito rin ang epekto ng kasalanan ay sinisira nito ang ating relasyon sa Diyos at sa ibang tao. Ngunit nang pagilingin siya ni Jesus, na pinakita niya na siya ang tanging na makakapagpagaling at makakapag-reconcile sa ating relasyon sa Diyos at sa ating kapwa. Ang second teaching is demons distort the mind whereas Jesus renews it. Ang lalaking sinapian ay wala sa tamang pag-iisip. Sumisigaw siya sa libingan, hindi niya makontrol ang kanyang sarili. Ngunit matapos siyang palayan ni Jesus ay nakita siyang maayos at nasa tamang katinuan. Ganito rin ang epekto ng kasalanan at kasinungalingan ni Satanas. Ginugulo ang ating isipan at pinupuno ng takot, duda at depresyon. Ang last teaching is, demons destroy the image of God whereas Jesus restores it. Ginawa tayo ayon sa imahe ng Diyos. Sabi nga sa Genesis chapter 1 verse 27. Ngunit ang kasalanan at impluensya ng demonyo ay naglalayong sirain ito. Ang lalaking sinapian sa Mark chapter 5 ay winawasak ang kanyang sarili gamit ang bato at pinapahirapan ang kanyang katawan at sinasaktan ang sarili. Ngunit nang dumating si Jesus ay ibinalik niya ang dignidad at layunin ng taong ito. Ang plano ng demonyo ay sirain tayo, pero ang plano ni Kristo ay buuin tayo muli. Yun lamang po.